to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to continue with our Lamborghini Miura marathon. So we are going to do stage 94 today, and would you believe it, we're actually going to catch up with the parts. So in the previous stage we used quite a lot of the parts that we've had in previous stages, minus what we got that time. It's very confusing, but today we actually are going to catch up with what we're getting parts wise compared to what stage we're doing in the instructions. At last, it's finally come, and I'm glad of that one because it's really confusing sometimes having to try and remember which parts came where, trying to tell you guys which parts came where. It has been a bit of a nightmare, but we are back on track, which is the main thing. And yeah, it really does look like we're going to be finishing off our rear of the car today. Got quite a few bits to put in and stuff like that, so I'm really excited for this one. So let's get started. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so stage 94, we are fitting the window grille and the boot compartment. So fantastic. So if we bring our boot compartment across, this is what we were working on in the previous stage. But what we're going to do first of all, we're actually going to fit the speaker, which is exciting. So we're going to put the speaker into there, just down into there like so. And we need to make sure this wire comes out of a hole just there. So we'll do that. That comes nicely out. Okay. Now we need to put the speaker cover on. Just like that. And then we need to secure this down with 2 type B screws. Again, for pack 12, B screws seem to be the screw of choice. Okay, so that's one in there. Bring the other one across and screw that down. Okay, so that is our speaker in place. Next thing we need to do is we need to get the boot compartment cover, which was supplied with stage 93. And we're basically going to be putting this into here. Now it goes in a certain way because it's a certain shape, but you kind of just need to match it up. So that is going to nicely cover that speaker. And it just says push it, if you heard all that, into place. Brilliant. Okay, so that's done. Next, we need to turn this compartment over. And we need to take the rear body hinge. Right, so where's, I had that a second ago. Where has that gone? Here it is. So this is the rear body hinge. Now this is going to go on here. But apparently there is a bit of an angle to this. So it needs to be angled towards this light, which will be the outside of the car. If we were to put it in that way, the angle would be wrong. So we're going to put it in this way. This should nicely just push into place, and as you can see, that is angled towards the outside, so that is incorrect. So with that in place, that's like 4 instructions just on how to do that. We need to bring the rear back across. Here we go. Because we're actually going to be fitting this lid now. We need to make sure that these LED wires are basically not in the way. So they're going to come out of the sides there. And we are going to fit this in. Okay, so this is going to go in basically like so. Now I want to make sure I get this in correctly. Now I want to make sure that it fits into place. Now I would say that's in. Now it's strange that it doesn't ask you to screw it in. So I'll read the instructions for this one. It says, now you'll install the boot compartment into the rear body. Lay the body upside down as shown on your work surface. Locate the two rear screw holes next to the LED bulbs. Okay. And the two clamp points near the boot hinge lids. Okay. Align the compartment with the rear of the body as shown. Be sure to move the wires of the rear LED lights aside before fitting the compartment as shown, which I've done. Fit the compartment into the rear body by fitting the tabs on the side into the clamps and aligning the screw holes. Press firmly to get a good fit. Okay. Now, my thing is, that is loose, so why are we not screwing that in? There is no instruction to actually screw that in. So I'm not sure why we're not doing that. Really strange. Okay. Right, well, I'll follow the instructions, but I would have thought that would have needed screwing in. Okay, so we'll continue. It says now take the reinforced structure. Now this we got in this issue. Now this, just make sure the wires are out of the way, is going to be going on oh goodness me. Right, so which way has this got to go on? That's going to go on just, I think that was a bit hot. Look, that boot is bothering me. It really is. And it's not screwed into place. Now, I'm just wondering whether we might do that in a later stage. But we need to put that reinforcement in. And then we need to screw that in with 2 type B screws. I'm just wondering why we haven't screwed that boot in. Here we go. That's one in there. And one in there. Okay, now we've done that, we need to turn this over because we've got the rear grille to put on, which is this here. Now this, right, so we need the openings facing towards the back. So it's going to go on like that. Okay, and then we're just going to push that into place. Okay, just like that. And that is in place. Now that is all there is to do in this stage. But I am surprised we have not fitted the boot. I am really surprised we have not fitted the boot. I'm just wondering what's going on there, and I'm just double checking. The next stage we are fitting, we're going to be fitting some wheel arches. Yeah, I'm just I'm just looking ahead, just in case we have to do this in a future issue. I can't see it, but yeah, this is yeah, a little bit. I mean, that is going to easily come out. Well, no, it is in. Yeah, that still easily can come out. I don't know. I might have a look ahead, guys, and just see if that is actually screwed in a future issue. And I might actually just have a look at some of the people that have done that stage, just in case that needs to be screwed in. But that is this stage complete. If I have to screw that in, I'll fill you in on the next video. But yeah, so that is stage 94 complete. Well guys, that's it for stage 94 of the Lamborghini Miura. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm just curious why that boot is just not screwed in at all. I've checked over the instructions and I cannot see anywhere in the instructions that boot is secured in. So I really don't know what's going on there, but that can easily fall out. Now it might be different when it gets on the car. It might not need to be screwed in. I could just be making a whole thing out of nothing. But yeah, it's certainly curious why there is screw holes there to secure it in, but we're actually not doing anything with it. So yeah, I'll have to check that one out and just see if I can do a little bit of research on that one and find out why that's definitely not fitted. But I enjoyed that. That was really nice, and it's nice now to be caught up with. We're going to be using the parts that we get in the stages for that stage at last. And as far as I'm aware, that is all the way up to the end at last. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of any future videos. But as always, stay safe and bye for now.